The process of loss of happiness is, number one, you have a lot. Why do you have a lot? Because you create. When someone have a lot of money, let's say I have $1 billion in the bank, money just being created. The interest that I make is more than anyone can spend in a lifetime. Do you understand? So just the interest is enough, yes? Because you've got a lot. Because you've got a lot, automatically you don't need to do anything. You're in automatic creation. You're basically creating. It's not automatic, but you're in creation. Then you have less. Did you had a situation when you had a lot, like good relationship, and then the relationship become less? Yes. Or you had a lot of money and became less? Or you had a lot of saving and it's become less? Or you had a lot of creation? You could just crank out songs. You just sit and write songs. And all of a sudden it become less. You could write a book. And all of a sudden you have a blockage. It's not that you cannot write, but it's less. And then things become valuable. Every word is valuable. If you did write any song, it's valuable. It has to be perfect. It has to be amazing. There is all kind of manifestation for valuable. It has to be, the quality is everything. Valuable is, whoa, I don't want to lose it. I need to be careful. I cannot live without it. And then you can't have it. And then I don't want it. You will see that every person in history that tells you, well, I don't need anything, actually went through this whole cycle. I don't need it, I don't need it, I don't need it. So, lots, less valuable, can't have it, I don't want it. Look at the last relationship that you had, the one that you broke. At the beginning, you want lots. I want her, I want her, I want her, I want her, I want her. Non-stop communication. Then, she's the best. Oh, look at her. She's like everything. She's everything. This is what I want, this is what I want, this is what I want. I will give an arm and a leg for her, okay? Then, you want her less. Okay, look, I need to work. I cannot be with you all the time. Give me a break. Then you realize that something is bad and the relationship becomes valuable, and you say, you know what, I'm going to work on the relationship. When someone says, I'm going to work on the relationship, it's gone. It's past the point of no return. Because it's valuable now. Yes? Let's work on the relationship. It means we are in deep shit. Then you can't have it. Now you will want it, but you will not have it because she will decide now to leave. If you decide, okay, let's work on the relationship, I really want to fix it, she will decide to leave. And then you say, I didn't want her in any case. And you go to the next lady and say, oh, I actually like her. I want a lot of her. And you do it again, just it becomes worse. Let's look at business. Let's look at business. You start a business and you have lots of ideas about the business and how the business will be, and you see lots of money and you have a lot. And you start a business, and usually because you feel so rich, you spend so much money you don't have on the creation of the business. You spend a lot of money that you don't have on the creation of the business because you feel that you have a lot. And it's going to be amazing, and you don't contemplate that there's something below on the scale. And there isn't until you create it. And now, what happened? You realize the end of the month arrived, and you don't have as much. So you have less, but you're still okay. So you become somehow aware, still not careful, but aware. Not careful, you're not worried, but you're aware. Yes, you know things, another month, 2, 3, and the big deals that you wanted did not arrive. And all of a sudden, every cent becomes valuable. And you say, well, I need some coaching. Now you need coaching. And you say, good, it's really valuable, I need to be very careful, I need coaching, I need to go to training, and I need to learn, but I don't have the money. I'll manage. YouTube will do. So you don't spend the money, because it's valuable. And you need to do marketing, and you know that marketing is useless, because you've tried before. So you don't do marketing. But you have to. You have to, because it's so valuable. You have to pay the salaries for those people that work for you, that don't produce anything. Because it's valuable. So you pay them, not yourself. Because you are not valuable. Yes, did it happen to you? And then you decide, I'm sorry, I cannot have all of these people to work for me. You cannot have it. I was thinking too much. I fire everyone. I'll do everything myself. And you discover that you can do quite a lot with no money and with no people. Which means you didn't need them to start with. And then you decide that you don't want that kind of business, and you say, I never really wanted to teach that. I wanted just to enjoy that. Now you need to know that the moment that you are getting into less, you should call 911. When there is less, when you don't have a lot, something is going really wrong. It's true about relationship, it's true about energy, it's true about anything. You start as a child, you have a lot of energy. Yes? You just are running. And they need to inject to you the sleeping things so you can go to sleep, yes? So, lots of energy. You get to the age of about 14 and you need to sleep a lot. You have less energy. Yes, they sleep all day. They sleep a lot, 10, 15 hours. But when you wake up, you still have a lot. You just have less than a child, yes? And then you get to the age of 21 and you realize that life is valuable and and health is the most important thing. And you need to be healthy, so you start smoking. Because health is very valuable. You will see at that point you become insane. You will do things that kills you while you want to improve. You will not work because it's difficult to work, but you want to work and you say, no, I'm trying to work, I am. But you're not working. Anyone from the side will say, you are useless. When things become valuable, you become useless. This is really fascinating. When things become valuable, you become useless. And so, you decide, cannot have it. I mean, look at the market. Look what's happening. Look at these big companies, what they're doing. And everything is online. And I know how to work offline. And I'm a bit old now. And the fashion is not there. My style is more old style. Not only that you become not valuable, but you make yourself totally useless. You make yourself. And you have big explanation. When there is big explanation, there is little truth. Big explanation means very little truth. When there is big truth, there is no explanation, there is results. Big explanation, little truth. Big truth, small explanation. So when you find yourself explaining why it's difficult, why it's impossible, why you're already gone. You are so drowned in a sea of lies that even if I will take you and pour gold on you, you will not see it. And you think you will, but you won't. Because gold do not come in the form of gold. It comes in the form of ideas and opportunities, and you will let them go. You will not touch them. Because you can't have it. Because everything you can't have, you had a lot of it. Because you started here. How much a lot can you have? The most a lot is the ability to create it. The most a lot is nothing. The most a lot is nothing. It's potential. When you use potential, you lose energy until zero energy. When you can't have it, this is the moment of impact. This is when you realize you have no energy. This is when you become depressed. Any person that ever become depressed hit that point, can't have it. There is a point below depression, which is I don't want it. At the point of below depression is when you try to damage yourself and others. Can't have it is a depression. When you are depressed, for any reason, it's because you got to a point when I cannot have it. You realize I can't have it, you'll be depressed. Below that, it's not that you only cannot have it, but you actively destroying yourself and others. That's the only happiness that you can have, is destroy things. So why don't you have as much money as you want?